everyone, I'm Alli. You're tuning in to a 30-minute body burn class. This is a body weight class, so you won't need any equipment, just a mat if you have it, and you'll want some water nearby. We're going to start with a quick 4-minute warm-up. We'll get into our 20-minute Tabata style workout, and then we'll finish with a cool down. So let's get started with our warm-up. We're going to start with knee to elbow twist. So bring your opposite arm to your knee, squeeze the core. Warming up the obliques here, stretching out the back. Next, we're going to move into some butt kicks. And bring your heels to your glutes. Get the blood flowing, the heart rate up, stretching out our quadriceps on the front of our thighs. 30 seconds here, and then we're going to move into lunges. So we'll start on our right leg. We're going to do a forward lunge, and then a lateral lunge to the side, and then a backwards lunge. All right, here we go. Forward, sideways, and back. Make sure you're keeping your knee behind your toe to avoid injury. A few more seconds here, and then we'll switch to the left leg. Getting nice and warmed up for the lunges we'll do during our workout. And switch legs. Forward, sideways, and back on the left. Nice work. Next, we're going to go into a body weight squat. Give me one more backwards lunge. And body weight squat. So toes slightly pointed out. Start the movement, go back and then down. Weight in the heels. Stand up, squeeze the glutes at the top. Keep the weight in the heels. Don't let your knees go over your toes. Warming up the glutes here, stretching out the hips and the low back. Nice work. Next, we'll go into inchworms. Come to the edge of your mat. We're going to hinge down, walk it out to a high plank, hold for a second, tighten the core, walk it back up. Feel that stretch in your hamstrings, warming up the core and the shoulders. A few more seconds here, and then we're going to come onto our backs. Hold for a second, flip it over for a glute bridge. Weight in the heels. Push all the way up till you feel the squeeze in your glutes. Come back down and back up. Activating the glutes here for all of our glute work coming up in our workout. And give me one more, and then stand on up. We're going to warm up the shoulders with some Y's, T's, and A's. So hinge slightly forward, slight bend in the knees, palms are facing up. Bring it up for a Y, out for a T, and back for an A. Really squeeze the shoulder blades, getting the full range of motion for this movement. One more Y, and that is your warm-up. Grab some water if you need it, and I will explain the workout. So, like I said, this is Tabata style. If you've never done Tabata before, it consists of 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, and you do that 8 times. For 8 different cycles makes up one Tabata. We're going to do 4 different Tabatas, consisting of a variety of body weight exercises. So total, our workout will be about 20 minutes. I'm going to explain the first Tabata. And then we'll get started with that. And after each Tabata, you will get a minute break. So for the first move, we're going to do a slap the floor jump. So you're going to be in kind of a wide squat stance. Your hand will be on the floor. You're going to jump up, switch your hands, and come back down. So this is the movement. Option to just come up on your toes to switch hands and not actually jumping off the floor, but do whatever works for you. So we'll do that 2 times. And then we're going to move into a low plank with hip dips. So forearm plank. And then you're just going to dip your hips side to side to get a little oblique work in there. Option to just hold the low plank. Again, we'll do that 2 times each for 20 seconds. Then we're going to go to a push-up hold. So you can be on your toes or on your knees, whatever works for you. But we're going to sink down into our push-up and hold this position for the 20 seconds of work. And we'll do that again for 2 times. The last exercise for this Tabata is a bicycle crunch pulse. So we'll be on our back. We're going to start with our left side. You're going to bring your left or knee to your right elbow, and we're just going to hold this and pulse. And then the second round through, we'll switch and do our right side. Option to not have your leg quite as low to the ground. Otherwise, you want to try to get it as low to the ground as possible to engage all your core. All right, let's get started.
Get ready for Tabata 8.
So we're starting with that slap the floor jump.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Jump up, switch the hands. Get nice and low. Working the glutes and the quads. Burning the legs out, get a little cardio work in. It's only 20 seconds. Remember, option to come up on the toes.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
10 seconds here. And then we're going to do the same movement.
Prepare and
here we go. Up on the toes, or you're jumping for 20 seconds. Nice work. This is not an easy movement.
3, 2, 1.
Nice.
Rest. Cycle
Okay,
2
now we're
complete.
moving into the low plank hip dips. So get ready for that forearm plank.
Prepare and work.
Here we go. 20 seconds, side to side. Option to hold the low plank. Otherwise, dip your hips. Work those obliques. Core is nice and tight.
3, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle 3 complete.
Nice. Few seconds here, and then we'll do that one more time.
Prepare and
Here we go. Few more seconds.
2, 1. Rest.
Nice
Cycle
work.
4 complete.
Now we're going to go to our push-up hold on your toes if you can, otherwise on your knees, holding it for 20 seconds.
And work.
Nice and low. You should be shaking. Core is nice and tight. Keep that neutral spine. Look at the ground in between your hands.
3, 2, 1.
Nice work.
Cycle
Stretch it
5
out with a quick
complete.
child's pose. And we're going back into it.
Prepare and work.
Here we go. Get as low as you can. Nice and tight. Come up for a second if you need to, and then right back into it.
3, 2, 1.
Nice
Rest.
work.
Cycle 6 complete.
Last exercise here. Bicycle crunch pulse.
Prepare and work.
Starting with our left leg. Pulse, pulse. Core is nice and tight. The straight leg should be as close to the ground as possible, but you do have the option to keep it up a little higher. Do whatever works for you, but don't stop working.
2, 1. Rest.
One more 20 seconds of work, and then you get a minute break. Let's finish this Tabata out. Switching legs.
Prepare and work.
Here we go. Pulse, pulse. Nice work. Core is nice and tight. Working those abs.
3, 2, 1. And rest. Tabata 8 complete.
And you
Recover
did it.
for 2 minutes.
You just finished your first Tabata. Nice job. So you get a minute break here. Grab some water, breathe, towel off if you need to, and then I will explain Tabata 2. All right, so keep resting here. For Tabata 2, same idea, 4 exercises, we'll do each one twice. We're gonna start with high plank jacks. So hands are right under your shoulders in a nice strong high plank, core is tight, and we're just gonna jack our feet out and in for 2 times for that one. Then we'll go into a plie squat hold with a calf raise. So nice wide, toes are pointed out. Sink into that plie squat, hips are tucked under. We're gonna raise our right foot first. We're gonna do calf raises here for the full 20 seconds. And then we'll switch and do the left leg for the second time through. Next we have a hollow hold. So on your, here, holding, core is nice and tight. Option to have your legs up higher, or if you want to challenge, bring them down lower, and we'll hold that for 20 seconds. Twice, we'll do that twice through. And then we have single leg glute bridge. So you do have the option to be on both legs like we did in the warm-up. Otherwise, you're gonna cross one leg over, weight is in the heel again, hold it up. We're gonna hold and just do some tiny pulses here to really burn out that one glute. And then the other time through, we will switch legs and do it on the other side. And those are your movements for Tabata 2. So grab your last drink of water and we're gonna get started.
Get ready for Tabata 6.
Starting with the high plank jacks.
5, 4,
Hands under the shoulders.
2, 1.
Jack it out. Core is nice and tight. Keep your hips down. Neutral spine. Look at the mat in between your hands. Working the core, a little bit of shoulders, and getting some cardio here.
2, 1. Rest.
Nice job.
1 complete.
One more time for that exercise. Breathe.
Prepare and work.
Here we go. Remember, option to step it out if you would like. Otherwise, you're jacking.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Nice job.
Cycle 2 complete.
Now we're going to that plie squat with the calf raises. So get that nice wide stance.
Prepare
Toes pointed out,
and
hips are
work.
tucked under. Sink nice and low. Let's lift our right leg up and down, or our right heel. Can you sink a little lower? It's only 20 seconds here. Nice job.
2, 1.
Good. Stand on up, shake it out, and then we'll switch sides with the calf raise on our left.
Prepare and
Here we
work.
go. Sink nice and low. Hips are tucked under. Up and down on the left. Should feel the burn. This is body burn. We're working our muscles in a little bit different way. Burning them out.
3, 2, 1. rest.
Nice job.
Cycle 4 complete.
Hollow hold coming up. Come down to your mat. Choose where you want your legs,
Prepare
high or low.
and work.
And we're holding. Core is nice and tight. Draw that belly button in. Legs as straight as you can. Option to have a slight bend. Otherwise, get them out straight, high or low, wherever you're at.
3, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle
One more
5.
time for that. Breathe here.
Prepare and work.
Here we go. Last 20 seconds of the hollow hold. Next, we're gonna go into our single leg glute bridge. And that's our last exercise for this Tabata.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Great job.
Cycle 6 complete.
All right, here we go. Let's start with our left leg up and across. Weight in the heel of the right
And
foot.
work.
Lift and little pulses. Burning out that right glute. Can you push up a little higher? Squeeze that glute at the top.
2, 1. Rest. Cycle 7
Switch legs.
complete.
10 seconds to breathe here. And we'll do our last 20 seconds of work for this Tabata.
Prepare and work.
Here we go. Up and down little pulses. Squeeze that glute, push up just a little higher.
Three, 2, 1. Rest. Tabata 6.
Nice
complete.
work.
Recover. for 1
Tabata
minute.
2 is done, and we are halfway through this workout just like that. So again, another minute or two break, grab some water, and then I will explain Tabata 3. Okay, for the third Tabata, we are going to do jump lunges. So you're gonna start with one leg forward, jump up and switch. So we'll do that for 20 seconds, twice through. Option to stop and switch instead of the jump. Then we'll go to tricep dips. So you're gonna come down, hands facing the feet, up in a tabletop position. Bend down with the arms, not the hips, and back up, working the back of the arms and your triceps. After that, you have
Get ready for
donkey
Tabata 5.
kick with a pulse. So we'll be on all fours in the donkey kick position, starting with our right leg up. Foot is flexed, so we're just gonna pulse it up for 20 seconds, and then we will switch legs the second time through. And your final movement is an ab movement. So again, we'll be facing forward. You're gonna bring your arms and legs in and out. So you're gonna go out and in, out and in. And we'll do that 2 times through. And that is Tabata 3. So let's get into it, starting with the jump lunge.
5, 4, 3.
Remember, keep your knee behind your toe.
Work.
Jump and switch. Sink nice and low. Nice work. Hands can be wherever is comfortable for you, up on your head, on your hips. Hold them here, whatever works for you. Option to step and switch.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Nice job.
Cycle 1 complete.
One more time for that movement.
Prepare and work.
Here we go. Last 20 seconds for this movement. Jumping or stepping.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Nice job, nice
Cycle
job.
2 complete.
Tricep dips, here we go. Hands facing forward.
Prepare and work.
Up and down with the arms. You don't want to just sink the hips. You want to work your triceps here.
Three, two, one. Rest. Cycle 3.
A few seconds to breathe, and then we'll do that one more time.
Prepare and work.
Here we go. Burning out our triceps. This is body burn. We want to burn all of the muscle groups out. Next, we're going to flip over for our donkey kicks.
3, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle 4 complete.
Awesome job. You're doing great. Start with our right leg up.
Prepare
Foot is flexed.
and
We're just
work.
going to pulse right here. Squeeze the glute. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Feel that booty burn. Core is nice and tight. Hands are under your shoulders.
1. Rest. Cycle 5
And
complete.
switching legs.
Prepare
Here we go.
and work.
Pulse, pulse, squeeze. Last movement coming up. Our in and outs for our abs.
3, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle 6 complete.
Flip it over. 2 more cycles.
Prepare and work.
Out and in. Out and in. If you can only come back this far, that's great too. Do whatever works for you. Out and squeeze. Keep your feet off the floor. Core is nice and tight.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Awesome
Cycle
job.
7
You're almost there. Breathe. And we'll do that one more time. And then we are done with this Tabata.
Prepare and work.
Here we go. You're so close.
2, 1. And rest.
Great
Tabata 5
job.
complete.
Tabata 3
Recover
is
for 2
done.
minutes.
Breathe. You get another minute break here. Grab some water, and then I will explain our final Tabata. So Tabata 4, we're going to start with high plank shoulder taps. So back in that high plank, like we did for the jacks, except this time we're going to move our hands. So bring your opposite arm up to your opposite shoulder. Core is nice and tight. You can have a little bit wider stance here for some stabilization. And option to just hold the high plank if you don't want to tap. Then we're going to go into a chair pose pulse. So legs are together. You're going to sink down into a chair pose. So almost like a squat, or like you're going to sit in a chair. Knees are behind the toes still. And we're going to hold this position and just pulse up and down. Next, we're going to move into flutter kicks. So down on our back. Option to have your hands under your hips for a little more support. We're going to point our toes and flex our toes and flutter our feet up and down. Core is nice and tight. Back should be pressed into the ground. And our final movement is kneeling rainbows. So up on your hands and knees, we're going to point one leg out, toe is pointed. We're going to bring it up and around and then back. So we'll stay 20 seconds on one leg and then we'll switch and do the other leg, burning out our glute. Okay, last drink of water here, big deep breath, and let's get started with our last Tabata.
Get ready for Tabata 8.
High plank shoulder taps, first movement.
5, 4,
Hold it or tapping, whatever works for you.
1.
Here we go.
Work.
Last 20 seconds. Nice strong core.
Three, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle 1.
10 seconds
complete.
here to breathe, and we'll do that one more time.
Prepare and
Here we go. Tap, 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 tap. Nice work, push through. We are almost done with this workout. Burning out our muscles.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Great
Cycle
job.
2 complete.
Chair pose, here we go. Stand on up. Bring your legs
Prepare
together.
and work.
Arms are up, sink it back as if you were gonna sit in a chair. Weight is in the heels, and we're pulsing. Can you sink a little lower?
Three, 2, 1.
Stand
Rest.
up, shake it out.
3 complete.
Breathe for a few seconds here. We're gonna do that one more time.
Prepare and
Here we
work.
go. Sink a little lower. It's only 20 seconds here. Want to burn out our quads and our glutes. Great job. You're doing amazing.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
And moving into our flutter kicks. Halfway through this Tabata. Down on your back, hands under your hips
Prepare
if you would like.
and work.
Flex those feet, fluttering up and down. Option to lift the head like I am for a little more upper body or upper ab work, or you can leave it on the ground. Also option to flutter a little bit higher.
2, 1. Rest. Cycle 5 complete.
10 seconds here to breathe. We'll do that one more time.
Prepare and work.
Here we go. Last 20 seconds of flutter kicks. Core is nice and tight. All of our abs.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Great
Cycle
job.
6 complete.
We are on our last movement for this Tabata, which is our final Tabata, and you will be done with this workout. Here we go, rainbows, up and over. Point that toe, squeeze the glute. Want to burn out all our muscles today. Neutral spine, looking at the ground in between your hands.
3, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle
Great
6
job.
complete.
Last leg right here.
Prepare and work.
Here we go, up and over, squeeze the glute. Can you go a little higher? Squeeze a little more. This is your very last workout, your very last exercise for this workout.
3, 2,
And give me one more.
rest. Tabata
Great
8 complete.
job. You just completed
Recover
all 4
for 1
Tabatas for this body burn workout. Grab some water, breathe for a minute, and then we're gonna get into our cool down. Start with bringing your arm across your body. We're just gonna sidestep, get the heart rate down. Take some deep breaths here. And switch sides. Or bring that arm up for a tricep stretch. Gently pull on your elbow. Hand is on your shoulder blade. Open up nice and tall. And switch sides. Keep breathing. Get that oxygen back to your body. Bringing the heart rate down. And grab the top of your foot or your ankle for a quad stretch. Push the hips forward so you feel a nice stretch in your quadricep there on the front of your thigh. And switch legs. And then bring your feet together. We're going to hinge down for a nice hamstring stretch. Get as low to the floor as you can. Make sure you have a slight bend in your knees so you're not locking them out. Should feel a nice stretch in the back of your legs. A few deep breaths here. Can you sink a little lower with your next breath? All right, come on up. We're gonna lunge out to the side, get nice and deep. Push the glutes back. Should feel a nice stretch here in your inner thigh muscles. And switch sides. Stand on up. We're gonna challenge your balance a little bit with this one. Cross your ankle over your knee and sit back for a nice glute stretch here. You should feel it in the glute of your bent leg. Sink as low as you can. And then switch legs. And come on down for a nice cobra stretch to stretch out our ab muscles. We worked so hard today. And then slowly roll it up. One vertebrae at a time. Give me a big shoulder roll at the top. A couple of those. Bring your arm behind you and tilt your neck, stretching out the neck and shoulder. And switch your arms. Deep breath for me. Let it out. Great job. You just completed the 30-minute body burn class. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next time.